Focus, of course, on the health of actor and superstar Amitabh Bachchan, currently admitted in Mumbai's Nanavati hospital after he tested positive for COVID-19. In just the last few minutes, Nanavati Hospital's PRO has issued a statement on Amitabh Bachchan's condition, and that statement says the actor is stable and exhibiting mild symptoms. He is currently in Nanavati's isolation unit. Now, the Bollywood star and his son both testing positive for coronavirus on Saturday. The 77-year-old is asymptomatic, was something the Maharashtra Health Minister also told NDTV. Now, the senior Bachchan had tweeted saying, "I have tested positive, shifted to hospital, informing authorities, family and staff, undergone tests, results awaited. All who have been in close proximity to me in the last 10 days are requested to get themselves tested." An hour after Amitabh Bachchan's tweet, Abhishek Bachchan also tweeted saying, "Earlier today, both my father and I tested positive for COVID-19. Both of us have mild symptoms and have been admitted to hospital. We have informed all required authorities. Our family and staff are all being tested. We request all to stay calm and not panic." Rohit Khilani is joining us with the latest on that. Rohit, right now, what else are we hearing? Of course, wishes also pouring in for both the actors. Twitter flooded with those get well soon messages. But what's the latest?
Ankita, it was quite a shocking Saturday night when, Mr. Bachchan himself tweeted that he has tested positive, and after some time, Abhishek tweeted that he has tested positive. I'll show you we are right now outside Nanavati, and you can see there's obviously a lot of media presence right here. This is very close to Mr. Bachchan's house, which is in Juhu. We are in Vile Parle. This is about 1.5 kilometers from his house, the closest hospital. He's very regular here when it comes to tests and seeking medical help. We know one thing, that he's stable, and even when Abhishek Bachchan's tweet clearly said, there's no need to panic. What we also know is that Abhishek Bachchan is someone who's been stepping out of the house and going for dubbing. His show, Breed, dropped on Amazon Prime Video, and the Hindi version is out, so he's been dubbing for the English version almost every day. I, in fact, chatted with Abhishek Bachchan, and I asked him, what is it like to dub in this COVID day and age? What are the precautions? Listen to what Abhishek had to say. Welcome to NDTV. I'm joined by Abhishek Bachchan. Abhishek, how are you firstly?
I'm very well, Rohit. How are you, and how's the family?
Very well, thankfully, staying safe, staying home, and doing these interviews from home. So thank you for doing this from home.
No, that's the most important, to be safe. That's the most important.
Right. How's family? How are you coping?
They're all well, thank you. They're all well and healthy by the grace of God. Everybody's together, so that's always great to get time to spend with the whole family. So yeah, I can't complain. Right. I've been the first one who's actually stepped out to start work a bit, because I've been dubbing for the English version of Breathe.
Right.
So I've managed to step out, but everybody else is at home and everybody's in good spirits. Yes.
I know. So we keep seeing your pictures on Instagram. Every time you go for dubbing, we see some videos of you walking out. Have things changed at the dubbing studio?
Yes. I mean, a lot is different. Everybody's very cognizant of the fact that we have to change our normal practices. So obviously everything is as contactless as possible. Doors are not touched, gloves are worn, masks, face shields. They sanitize the dubbing booth before I come in. And then obviously once I'm in there, nobody else comes in there. They sanitize the mic and stuff. And you do your job. And I'm the only one who takes off my mask, because obviously with the mask on, you can't dub.
Right.
But thankfully, there's nobody else in the studio with me. So I finish the dub, then you can step out, and everybody's maintaining social distancing. There's only the sound recordist and the director. That's it. Mm-hmm. So everybody's been very disciplined. It's been a good experience. It's the new normal, and yeah, we're dealing with it.
All right. Rohit, you spoke to him just a short while earlier when he talked about his latest project, which is currently, in fact, playing on OTT platforms. But the fact that he was sort of actually working and going outside and dubbing and so on, I guess in all our minds, it really brings back some of those fears about stepping out at this time when coronavirus cases are raging, and Mumbai has been particularly bad, of course, in terms of seeing a rising graph. Was Abhishek at all concerned about the fact that he was actually having to go and dub for Breathe?
Like most of us, even all the celebrities, including Abhishek Bachchan, have been taking all precautions. This, in fact, coronavirus has been around for quite a few months now, and everybody feels that they are safe until you find out that you are tested positive and you show mild symptoms and end up in a hospital. Clearly, they were taking all the precautions, like he said in the interview, and he also goes back to his home where he has a senior citizen, Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, and also his mother. So clearly, they were taking all the precautions. But even after all that precaution, one can imagine what it must be like to enter the Bachchan home during this COVID times. Mr. Bachchan has not stepped out. He's, in fact, today is Sunday. On a normal day, if there was no coronavirus, he would come out, wave to hundreds of fans who gather outside his house. So all that is over. They are taking all the precautions. But the fact that even after that, they both tested positive, it is a wake-up call for everyone who's stepping out of the house for non-essential work.